Hello everybody, my name is Lenga Ungpa. So today we're going to be talking about the education in Danish and in Denmark. And so Denmark is a country that have been successful in teaching and learning for decades ago. And since years ago, Denmark has always been using digital tools in school and in public life. They were, in fact, one of the first countries to ever use digital tools in education and in daily life. But still, today, children have used tablets, digital books, and phones for many years since they were really young. However, right now in this year, new data shows that too much screen time harms children's mental health and school results. We all know that screen time is going to affect students, both good and bad, and so screen times they would have like a very bad effect on students, and many teenagers per day spend at least more than 3 hours just on the phone or on the devices. And so because of this, now Denmark is wanting to change its direction. There are a lot of reasons why Denmark decided to let out this change. First, schools across this country are starting to ban mobile phones and iPads during lessons and break, and children place phone in locked box at the start of the days and only collect that after. And paper books starts to return to school. They do not just return to school to avoid the overconsumption of screen time and like the addiction to the phone, but also a lot of people in Denmark believe that it is the best way for them to improve literacy. What is literacy? Literacy is basically the skills where you're able to read, you're able to comprehend, you're able to understand the information written in literacy or in English, etc., in those language. And so this shift aligns with the government proposal of also banning mobile phones in Danish school, because recently a lot of people have agreed that banning phones will have a better outcome for students, and that since banning phones, digital devices and digital books are no longer usable, so that is why there comes back printed paper books. And this shift is a newly launched quality improvement program for public schools with the intent of balancing the benefits of digital education with the proven advantages of traditional learning methods. And they have earned a lot of money from this, approximately 78 million USD over the next decade to fund into new educational material, specifically thousands of printed books. And you guys could see here, the main problem is that first, it's going to align with the country's rule to ban using phones in schools. And moving on, it also helps with the concerns over digital only learning at Danish schools, because although it is very modern, it still cannot replace the benefits that a traditional school gives. And so there is wider educational strategy, scientifically backed change, and so hopefully Denmark choice have been a smart choice, and that students out there will receive the even better education system. Thank you for listening, and goodbye.